The next thing I'm going to show you and we're going to talk about is the Azure Pricing Calculator. This is a free tool. You can get on the internet, just Google Azure Pricing Calculator. It's on Microsoft's site, and it has all of their solutions that you could run in Azure. Anything you can think of in Azure, we can go run. And this allows you to go build these things out and see what they cost. But you can see here, you can come in here on just a VM and you can choose a different data center. Different data centers have different costs based on capacity. So if there's a very popular East US data center that a lot of big businesses are in, and you want a popular data, it's VM size that's constrained, they don't have a lot of, it will be more expensive in that data center than another data center like West US 3. It might be cheaper in that data center. So that impacts your pricing, whether you're running Windows Server or Linux Server or Windows 10 impacts your pricing, whether you're running SQL impacts your pricing. There's multiple tiers for VMs. And then we can kind of come in here and show that there are about 40 different families of VMs, and those also affect the pricing. And so those VMs are priced based on the amount of CPU and RAM and disk speed capability and also graphics card access. Those are kind of the main variables that drive the different sizes. And this is daunting if you've never looked at this before. It's a lot of details. But as you get into it, you start to learn that a lot of these letters in these families all mean something, and you start to learn how to navigate this, and we're happy to help you with it. Some of the variables I can point out to you from the beginning are like the A series are really basic entry series. B series are called burstable, which means they're a lot cheaper than other VMs, but they only give you their full performance for a certain amount of time per month, and you kind of earn credits to use them. D series is a very common set of VMs we use for a lot of general purposes. So are E series. The rest of the letters represent, does it have a local disk? Does it support SSDs as support to standard disks? Version 5 references the version of architecture it's on. Is it on a newer chip? Is it on an older chip? There's A series, which are running AMD chips. F and G have different balances of different resources, whether it's memory or RAM. I don't remember what the L and the W stand for. N series all have NVIDIA video cards in them. So if you're doing AutoCAD or maybe doing some data computation, or you're mining crypto, or you're running some AI models, then the N series becomes valuable. And so it's a set of variables that come together to define the cost of your resource here based on the location, the kind of resource, and then how much you're using it. So you can see here, this is a very expensive VM. Oh, I went big. Oh man, let's go something more less daunting. Let's just go with a V4 series. Okay, that's a little bit more reasonable. 4 cores, 14 gigs of RAM. That's $300 a month. So this is the kind of VM, if you were running a maybe some data models, you'd run. A DV5 is like a common VM that we'd be running for. Like here's a common VM we'd run for a server in a business environment. 8 cores, 32 gigs of RAM, $500 a month. We'll get into these sections then here about cost savings. This will be a full episode next time where we talk about the various resources we can manage there for you.